Finally, we have what we call dictionaries. Dictionaries kind of take everything we've done with arrays, stacks, and queues and combines them into something that we can completely control and pre-construct ourselves. That includes how they are identified. They are identified through what is known as keys. So each piece we build is going to have its own unique identification key. We cannot repeat keys throughout the dictionary or else the dictionary will error out. That's essentially why we use this phrase contains key, which we will use. Add adds an item to our dictionary. Remove removes an item. Contains key. Checks to see if we've already used that key, and if so, then we can tell our program how to operate differently. Contains value lets us know if the value is already within our dictionary. So here's how we go about declaring a dictionary. And I'm going to just keep making them dim. So dim dictionary as dictionary. And then we see of t key of t value. So we get to determine what is our key. We're going to make our key an integer, and we're going to make our value a string. And of course, then we have to tell it, of course, you're equal to a new instance of dictionary that contains a value of integer and string, which was an option there. So I'm just going to click on it. Very good. So check out this format. So when we go to add an item to our dictionary, we have to make sure that the first thing we add is an integer, put a comma, and then the string that will refer to it. So, for example, let's try telling dictionary, I spelled that right, .add, and we're going to say add at spot 4. Now there's no previous spots existing before 4. That's just the key we've given it. We're going to say hello. And dictionary.add at spots 87. Sure, we're going to say Crosby. And at dictionary.add at spot 81, we're going to say Hosa. And at dictionary.add at spot 29, we're going to say Marc-Andre Fleury. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm putting down hockey players. Okay. Now, right now our dictionary is just a collection there. So what we need to do is check to see that we can call upon our dictionary. So we'll say label1.text equals dictionary dot. So far all we've done is add. We could check to see if a value is there. Or we could pull out the individual item. So let's try pulling out the item at, and once the key is an integer, so we're going to pull out the item at 87. So right now when we run our program, we hit this, and it prints out Crosby at our dictionary spot 87. If we put a number in there that does not exist, let's try 45. Let's see what happens. We get an error. So dictionary is kind of fussy in that it needs to be there in order for the dictionary to be called to. We're going to come back to that in a second. I want to do the contains to videos in separate videos, which I'm going to do right now.